I got a text from the pitching coach there, R.J. Thomas, who has since left Richmond, but he was like, hey, they got this kid, Garrett. I know both you guys pretty well. I think you'd get along. And I was like, yeah, sure.
Brian Schaub and Garrett Aylor decided to room together before ever meeting, and they both did well in their first year at the University of Richmond. Schaub hit 6 home runs, and Aylor went 3 for 2 on the mound as a Spider. So why did the roommates decide to transfer together from their Division I school to Trinity, a Division III school?
COVID kind of created an interesting roster outlook pretty much everywhere around the country, and it was one of those things. I wanted to keep playing baseball for my entire 4 years of college, and ultimately that was when I decided to look elsewhere, and ended up here. I'm a Texas boy, I grew up just up by 35 in Austin, and it was a great opportunity. I got 2 younger brothers, I got a younger sister, be closer to my family, see my grandparents more. It was really a great opportunity for me to come home to a good school and continue playing baseball.
For Aylor, the Austin Westlake graduate, Trinity made immediate sense. But how did Schaub decide to come all the way from Pennsylvania?
I remember hearing about Trinity from Garrett. I was actually working out one day, and he gave me a call, and he was like, hey, man, I'm thinking about going to this place. It's a great school. Why don't you look into it? I was like, yeah, but I remember telling him, if he was no longer interested, I was going to be out of the picture as well. Obviously, coming all the way down here to Texas from Philadelphia, it's definitely a long journey. But once I finally, made the decision to come down, having Garrett in this decision made it super easy. I knew I was going to have someone that I could rely on, someone that also knew me, that I could, confide with if I was going through some tough times.
What makes Aylor and Schaub such good friends? Some call it spidey senses, or better yet, make that tiger senses.
People they think of me, they think of Garrett, they think of Garrett, they think of me. It's kind of, you gotten to that point, but I don't know. I just think, we have similar interests and we're similar kind of people, but we also have differences, and I think that's what makes, our relationship great, is that, we kind of complement each other well and stuff.
We didn't really end up becoming close until probably the spring baseball semester of our freshman year. It just, from standing next to each other in dugout, just chopping it up. We have similar interests. We complement each other well, like he said, and it's just, it works.